Hi everyone, I just thought I'd do a quick post about my project eBay, raising money out of junk in my garage. Phew, well, it's one of those things. I've got so much junk, and actually, well, there's quite a bit of stuff in there which is worth money. For example, I discovered a Nintendo 64 with a load of games in their boxes still, and I don't know if you are into gaming consoles, but I think I must have got that back in the 90s. It was a big thing after the SNES console that Nintendo made. Anyway, long story short, I thought it'd be worth about 30 quid. Well, that's $50 American money. But I checked on eBay and they're like selling for $300 to $400. So it just goes to show, when you look at stuff, you think it's rubbish, it could be worth money. Also, an old snowboard at Burton Kelly-Air, which was my first snowboard, which I must have had back in 91, something like that. Again, I didn't think anyone would pay anything for it, let alone the postage, which would be about £20, $30. So I actually took it to the tip with a load of other junk, and I got back and I was just and something happened at the tip. Whilst I took all my stuff out of my camper van and left it by the side of the road, and I got a cart and carted the first load to the different bins. So you have to separate your stuff: cardboard, wood, metal, electric, etc. And when I came back, someone had taken my snowboard, which was fine because obviously, as far as they were concerned, I was going to throw it away. But it kind of irked me a little bit because I still might have changed my mind at a last point, which I have done with a couple of things. I thought, no, I want to keep that. But out of curiosity, I came back and went on eBay and looked up, and I didn't realise there's actually a market for vintage snowboards, and ones that are in like almost pristine condition, which you could actually still go and use, like the one I had. You know, it was as heavy as a plank, but you could still ride it. There are a couple I found on eBay being listed for between $200 and $300, and I took it to the tip. So I think the lesson from this is don't assume that what you think is rubbish, or what you think is a piece of junk, is another person's little precious gem. So that's my lesson. So basically, I've got a lot of stuff, and the only way I'm going to kind of break into it is by implementing a rule, which is if you've got a massive task, and I picked this up from someone I was listening to the other day. It doesn't matter how big it is. I think it's an old story from times gone by, and you know, you can cut down any size of tree. It doesn't matter how thick the trunk is. Just say to yourself, every day you're going to take 5 swipes at it with an axe, and eventually it will get done. But you have to start. So I'm going to start today by putting the first 5 items onto eBay, and keep doing 5 items. I'll try and stick that daily routine, and maybe in about 20-30 days I will have put everything that I've still got on the garage, on eBay. And if I can get sort of $10, $20 for each, 300 items, you know, that's a chunk of change, which I'm going to put into a marketing budget to generate leads and show you that where there's will, there's way, and you know, not being able to find money to invest is not really an excuse. There's always a way. And actually, I'll do another. I've got actually a training course on generating cash when you think you haven't got any. But I'll post that up on my Facebook, and you can go there and download it, and I'll let you know when I've done that. Anyway, this has been Mark Brown. Hope you have a great day, and I'll catch up with you later.